So last time I covered Gojo, and he was a pain to obtain, and Yuta and this new mythic spec are just as hard to obtain. Huh? Alright, now firstly, let's talk about how to obtain Yuta. All you need is 3 cursed child shards, and if you remember from my last video, you get those shards from this banner and you have to wait until Yuta is in stock. So I kinda found a cheese for this. For some reason, when you go to black markets and you sell legendary items, they are worth 18,000 ushards, and that's like 20 rolls in the banner, I think. So really the only struggle is gonna be getting those ushards. But now let's go on to the showcase. Alright, now you'll notice when I hit them, I get mimicry stacks. Now what this does is you can collect up to 5 mimicry stacks. And as you can see, I can tap to use this normal move, hold to use this move. And if I block and press V, then I store it. And then I can store more abilities. Alright, first we got the M1s. Next we've got the E. And it stuns them as well. Alright, then we got the R. That is clean. Alright, next we got the H. So that grabs out the mechanical arm, and you can actually switch by pressing Z. Here we got the katana, and then we've got the mechanical arm. Now the arm is basically the exact same, except it's got different hit sounds, and you can use a different moveset with it. Alright, next we've got B, which is the counter, and this has a huge cooldown, by the way. Look at that. Yoink! Alright, now the next move we have is Black Flash. Look at those impact frames. And it does 91 damage. Alright, so we've got 2 grab variants. First is the smash. And then secondly we have execution, which is the katana. It does the same damage as well, so it doesn't matter which one you use. So firstly we have battle. Alright, then we got cursed blast. Alright, next we got Cursed Speech, which stuns them for a while and does true damage. And lastly we have Extermination. Yo, Rika too? Yo! There's more! What? That is dope, bro. Alright, now if we press Q, we summon Rika, and I have equipped every single Rika move, so let's check these out. First we have the E. Next we got the R. Now this grabs someone and starts attacking them, and you can still attack others meanwhile, but you can't actually attack the same person. And next is Slam, which is T. Yikes! So let me try this from afar. Yeah, it has some good range. Alright, next we got Strike. And then lastly for Rika, we have Sacrificial Love, which I'm pretty sure you know what it is. But luckily, we have one more moveset to go over. And that moveset is the Chrono Warden. Now you might have seen this through the crafting recipe already, but pretty much you need a Mysterious Fragment and Chrono Warden shards. Now in order to get the shards, you just need to roll in the ability banner and expect to spend a lot of money because it's a 0.12% chance for just 1 to 3 shards. Now I got lucky on my first one and I actually got 3 shards in one pull. And since it's such a low chance to pull and it's so expensive, I think you should just trade for it. Now as for that Mysterious Fragment, they're actually kind of simple to get. So whenever you kill any enemies, there's an extremely low chance that it drops. And I've gotten like 3 so far, so they're not really that rare. And once you have both of those materials, you can finally craft the Chrono Warden. But now let me go showcase it for you. So this is what it looks like right here. If you didn't know, this is like a time-related stand. So it is a crazy time stop and a lot of cool stuff about it. Alright, now firstly we've got the M1s. Now we also have this different dash, which is Blink. Usually you would get this lame dash thing, but now you get this extremely cool looking thing. Alright, next we've got the Q, which accelerates your time. This is basically like Made in Heaven's time acceleration, but better. Like, you attack way faster, and it doesn't take that much meter. There's a move that you unlock when you activate the fast forward mode. So if I press U, it goes into this beatdown. Look at this. Bro, this is toxic. Oh my god. And next we got the R. Okay. So this next move has 3 variants. First we got the Chrono Cannon, which does 40 flat damage. Alright, then if you hold it until you hear like this tick, like that, and then let go, it pulls them in and then explodes. So this last variant is like a mini time stop. So when I hit him, he cannot move, and you can also see he took damage at the end of the time stop. So, alright, then we got the Y, which is Fracture. I'm not sure what that does, besides, okay, it does 110 damage. Alright, next is Chronal Infusion. Now what this does is you can hear that tick, and it teleports them back to where you hit them. And this has a second variant, which if you combine with Fracture, so you'll have to do the R, and then you do the Fracture, and instead of teleporting them back, it'll create an explosion inside them. And it does 82 damage, which is a lot. Alright, next we got G. Now this place is like a trap, and as you can see, they can't escape it. They can try, but they just can't. Alright, next if you press V, we place down a time anchor. Now what this does is you can return to it back in time. So if I press V, I teleport back to it. Now there's 2 interesting additions to this, so let me place another one. So if I take damage, you can see I was at 500 HP when I placed it, so if I press V, I get some of that HP back. And there's another addition to this, and that is when you get killed. So I'm just gonna place a time anchor, and I'm gonna let them kill me. And as you can see, I respawn. Now you don't get like full health back, so it's not that overpowered, but regardless, reviving mid-battle seems way too overpowered. And you can also collapse the time anchor, which is a separate move, so if I press M, it explodes. So yeah, there's a lot of variety with that move. Alright, so now if we press G, we do Tremor, and this just creates a huge shockwave in the ground. Next we got Hull. Now this is like a mini time stop. As you can see, they stop for a few seconds. Alright, now lastly we have the ultimate, which is called Playtime's Over. And this stops time for like a good 10-15 seconds. Keep in mind that the special stat can't buff the duration of the time stop, but you'll still be able to do a crap ton of damage if you have 200 into attack. And this is what happens when you put 200 into attack and spam all your moves on a boss. Look at that, what? There's no way I just did 10,000 damage. Now I did have the no cooldowns thing on, but I only used one of each move. Alright, so for the sake of the AUT community, I hope not many people get their hands on this. So yeah, good luck grinding for these, cause they're gonna be a pain to get. But anyways, I'm just gonna end the video here. See ya!